What's up guys, Ivan here, and this is the new facelifted Mercedes AMG C63S Coupé. So this is the new facelift model in beautiful design of graphite grey magno color, which is a matte color, and it looks from the beginning, you can maybe think it looks like a matte black, but in reality it's more like a maybe satin black or matte grey. This car has a characteristic Panamericana grille in the front, as you can see, and it looks very wide thanks to the wider front wheel arches. And now view from the side, it has very beautiful coupe shape, and this is just a gorgeous car and very nice facelift. So the car looks even better than before, and it has a lot of improvements also in the interior, so wait for that. Later in the video I will show you. So you can see it is very wide, a lot wider than a standard car, and also wider than C43 AMG. And these are the daylight running stripe and also the new multi-beam LED lights. Panamericana grille. You have also the large air intakes in the front. This car has a night package, so some of these parts would be chrome if you don't have a night package. So as you can see here, these are the multi-beam LED headlights, the LED headlights which can cut out the ongoing traffic very nicely, so you don't blind others, but you see the most possible. You have the best visibility, you have the AMG logo in the front grille, and these are the intakes. This black part would be chrome if you don't have the night package. Also you can see some other bits for the diffuser. This is like an integrated front lip into the front bumper. And from the side, if we take a look at this front, you can see it has like a cut front, so it has a very aggressive even from the side. And these multi-beam LED headlights consist from three parts. One is a main headlight. As you can see, it has like a blue graphics, and then you have two separate projectors. And yeah, they can cut out, as I said, ongoing traffic. They also look gorgeous, a lot better than the standard high performance LED headlights. You have these two power domes in the bonnet, in the hood. It looks a lot more aggressive with it. So yeah, just a gorgeous car. Now the sun is out, you can see more than this is a gray color. And these are also these forged wheels. These are in satin black or matte black color. And you have like a silver lip around the wheel. So with the AMG logo also in silver, center cap you have also. And the carbon ceramic brakes, which are optional brakes. These are the best brakes with the bronze or gold calipers. They are drilled for ventilation. You have a Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, which are sticky tires, very good tires, 255, 35, 19 inch. And in the back we have larger tires, V8 bi-turbo sign in the front fender. The mirror caps are in black color. With the carbon package you can have them also in carbon. And the trim around the window is also in black because of the night package. So when we open the fuel cover, you can see this car needs 98 octane minimum, and also the tire pressure at certain speeds. You can see it there. So if we open the bonnet, you need to release this. Yes, and if you open this bonnet, you can see this magnificent engine. So this is the 4.0 liter V8 biturbo engine. This is with a hot V setup with 2 turbochargers. This is the man which handcrafted this engine in Falterbach. And this engine produces 510 horsepower and 700 Newton meters of torque, 375 kilowatts. From 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, it can sprint in 3.9 seconds and to 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds. So this is a really fast vehicle. You have also the 250 kilometers per hour, which is electronically limited top speed, but with the optional AMG drivers package, you can push this speed to 290 kilometers per hour. So this engine is coupled with AMG SpeedShift MCT 9-speed transmission, multi-clutch transmission, and it has very short response times. You can also see the reservoir for the windshield wipers, for the fluid, and on the other side you have a car battery, as I'm going to show you now. So this is a cover for the car battery. And maybe you didn't know, every AMG engine, every part has like a QR code, and that is digitally archivated. So if you have a problem with some part, they can backtrace it and they can solve the problem much quicker thanks to that method. So now we can close the bonnet. And now we can take a look at the rear part of the vehicle. So I reparked the car so we can see it better from this angle, and this paint is just magnificent. So I just want to let you know that with this paint, if you scratch or if someone scratches with just one panel, you need to repaint the whole car. And that's because this is a matte paint, so not just this specific color, but the method, the matte paint. So you can see on the left side you have an AMG badge, and on the right side you have a C63S badge, and only the S model has the race mode. So if you want race mode, you need the S model of the C63S Coupé. So we have 4 exhaust pipes which are in black because of the night package, and they have AMG logo on the exhaust tips. It looks really nice. This is a tow hook, and you have 4 exhaust pipes total. They are like a cosmetic pipes. The real exhaust is behind them, and you can see this is a new diffuser. So with the facelift you have much more aggressive diffuser, and yeah, just gorgeous. You have a little lip on the boot, so yeah, this is a really nice detail. This lip is not huge, it's very subtle, but it is very nice to complement the performance. So here you have 2 cameras for the Distronic, and also for the lights, for the multi-beams, and for the other assists. So just a gorgeous car. You have also the side skirt in black because of the night package, and this is the panoramic roof, which I will show you in the inside, all the details, and in the back you have the body color. So let's now open the doors and check out this magnificent and gorgeous interior. So as you can see, the new steering wheel and digital panels, and these are the comfort seats, really nice black AMG Napa leather, and the Falterbach headrest logo, so just magnificent illuminated AMG door trim. Okay, so I just want to show you what is new from the distance, from the rear seats, and if you're curious if I have enough space here, then watch and see. So these are the new digital screens, instrument cluster, and this is the command system. You have new steering wheel with these hotkeys, and you can see this decor here, and yeah, this is beautiful new steering wheel, a new style, and that's that. So now I can show you that in a close-up from the front seat. So let's go. For the loud startup, as I showed you, you need to turn the ignition on. Then you need to put it in a race mode or Sport Plus. And when you start the button, you need to hold the flappy pedal, upshift pedal. So let's do it. So yeah, that's the loudest setting. We can put it back into comfort. Alright guys, so let's check the interior of this beast mode car. So this is AMG Napa leather in black color, very soft and very nice leather. This is aluminum door trim, and these are the memory seats, fully electric seats, seat heating, seat ventilation. Press this, and this will open, and you can go inside to the back, and you have some nice seats there as well. So let's go. It's fine, I can say. So if you press this, put this back. Okay, so this is like I would drive, basically. So here is my bag, I will put it here. So these are the seats, same material, same structure as in the front, but also a little bit less supportive, but quite good supportive for what it is. So you have also here some storage space. Also I have it here, so that's very good. You have a Burmester sound speaker and little window, privacy glass. So you have also here these cup holders in the middle. Okay, so in terms of the space, it's cramped, I'm not gonna lie, but is it like disturbing? No, so it's fine for city drive for adults my size. Also this is curved here, so it helps. But also I have here like a lot of space, not a lot, but I have here some space for my knee, and also here, so it's not touching, it's like 1 centimeter you can have here your leg and your knee, so that's not a problem. Also here is not an issue to put your, even though this is in the lowest setting possible, it's not an issue to have a like a here your feet. And now headspace. So headspace, you can say I'm touching my head to the ceiling, but not much. It's like I can feel my hair touching, but not my head. And if I would like make myself more comfortable here, I have here maybe like a centimeter, and I'm 186 centimeters or 6 feet and 2 inches almost. So I think it's possible for city drive. Go to the dinner like 4 people, 4 adults my size, 4 friends. So I think it's possible to do a long journey. Probably not, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, yeah, and but like 8 hours probably not. So just to let you know, I think it's okay for the coupe variant. Okay, so also in the floor mats you have AMG logo, so that's nice. You have these 2 vents for the AC, you can close them, open, adjust them, so that's cool. And no middle armrest here, only 2 seats for 2 adults. You have also some lights here, so that's pretty cool. And you can put here also the baby seats, ISOFIX, so you can use this as a child seat, so that's great. Also the seat belt in the back is a silver, so that's very nice. And we have also leather here, Burmester speaker, and this like a leather, brushed leather. And yeah, this is panoramic window and view on the cockpit from the rear. We can turn on the ignition. So when I turn on the ignition, you can see how this looks from the behind. And it's very nice interior, it's fantastic. So yeah, just best in class. guys and welcome to this video. So if you are first time on my channel, on this channel I do car reviews. I'm really excited to bring you this review because this is one of my favorite AMGs, and this is the facelifted model of the Mercedes AMG GLC 63S 4MATIC Plus, and this is in the coupe shape. So you have coupe and also the SUV. So you can check out the spec sheet for this particular car. This is in selenite gray, Designo Magno color, with some additional optional extras. So immediately we can see this car has a AMG specific grille. It's not called the Panamericana grille by the AMG standards, but the AMG specific grille. And we can see also the new LED daylight design and also the multi-beams and the characteristic 63 front A bumper. So this is really striking design. These are the multi-beam headlights, which are just fantastic. I can confirm on my A-Class they are working really nicely, and here is even a little bit better technology of the multi-beams. So this is really striking design, especially in this Magno color. You can see all the shades. Here you can see some radiators. So here you can see the name multi-beam, so they can cut out ongoing traffic like no other lights. These are the best lights which offers Mercedes-Benz and Mercedes AMG. This is the Mercedes badge, and here you can see the camera for the 360. If the badge is flash, then you know that behind the badge there are sensors, and if the badge is not like normal, then you know that there are no sensors. So for the Distronic Plus and etc. So this is view from the side. The coupe shade is really amazing, and you don't lose that much practicality in my opinion. I have seen the coupe and also the SUV, and they are pretty much the same in the case of the size. So these are the cross-spoke black matte finish AMG forged wheels, and this car has a Michelin tires, but they have different size. So these Michelin tires have different size, 265, 40, 21 inch on the front, and these are Pilot Sport 4S tires. But on the rear we can see that this car has a Michelin 295, 35, 21 inch. So in the rear we have wider tires for better grip, because this car is rear biased, even though this is 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive, but this is rear biased car, and it adds a front for the better grip if it's necessary. So really this is great for the stability, really thick tires. This is V8 bi-turbo sign on the front fender, really nice detail. And we can see immediately these two lines. Thanks to the matte, selenite matte paint, we can see that this car has the two significant lines on the side, and then it continues to the back. It really has a large spoiler on the boot lid, and these new LED tail lamps, the new design. The shape is pretty much the same, but inside of the tail lamps there is different design, much different than the predecessor, and this spoiler is just really huge. It's really noticeable if you look at the car from the side. So when I first saw this tail lamp design at Geneva Motor Show, I was really surprised because it looks much better in person than on the photos and videos. So you have to really take a look at in the person how it looks, these tail lamps. You have also the AMG badge at the left side. Then you have the Mercedes badge and the GLC 63S. This is the more powerful 63 version. So I really like this new tail lamp design. You immediately know that you have the newer facelifted model if you take a look at the car. You know, also from the distance you know that this is a newer facelift. You have two dual exhaust pipes. You have 4 exhaust pipes with the central diffuser. This car has a night package, so the line above the exhaust is in the black, and also the exhaust are in the black color, in high gloss black color, and you have AMG name on the exhaust, so that's really nice detail. So really striking design, and as I said, you don't lose a lot of practicality with this coupe shape, specific in this GLC coupe. You have also these cameras in the front for the radars, for the Distronic and other assistants. So really amazing. And if you take a look at this mirror underneath the mirror, you can see the camera. So this is for the 360 view, so you can see the curbs. so you don't curb your wheels. And also, as I said, the car has a night package, so the lines, the trim around the windows is in black. You have also the mounts for the roof rack. If you want to mount it, it's possible. So really gorgeous coupe shape. I really like it over the SUV. I think it's much more sportier looking and much more like a race car looking. And this is family car, keep in mind. So right now we can take a look at this masterpiece of an engine. So this is V8 engine, hand built in a Falterbach in Germany. If you didn't see, I have a video from a Falterbach as well, so you can check that video on my channel. So here is a plaque of the person which handcrafted this particular engine. I'm not gonna try to read his name, but you can see this is the person. And this engine is called the Hot V engine, because the turbochargers are on top of the cylinder banks and like inside of them for better response and better power delivery. So this car and this engine is the 63S version, so the more powerful version. So this V8 engine produces 375 kilowatts, which is 510 horsepower, and the torque is 700 Newton meters. The acceleration from 0 to 100 km per hour or 62 miles per hour is 3.8 seconds, and to 60 miles per hour it will be probably 3.7 seconds. Maximum speed is 280 km per hour, and this engine is coupled with the AMG Speedshift MCT 9G gearbox. MCT means that this is a multi-clutch transmission, and I drove this transmission in different AMG and it's brilliant. The shift times is super quick. So now let's take a closer look at the interior of this facelift. And this facelift brings a lot of changes in the interior, as you can see. We can see that this car has AMG illuminated door trim, which are just gorgeous during night when you enter the vehicle. And immediately you can see that this car has a 2 digital new displays and also some other features, which I will show you now in depth, how it looks there and what is special about this interior. And you can see this invitation vehicle is just gorgeous. Alright guys, so this is the GLC 63S 4MATIC Plus Coupé, and this is the new facelifted model, the interior. So let's turn on the ignition so we can see how it looks. This is the ambient lighting on single color on the purple light, and this is just stunning. So I would say this is like a C-Class in a SUV coupe shape, and you have all the benefits of the C-Class and higher ground clearance. So yeah, just fantastic car. Also for four-wheel drive, because on the C63S you have only rear-wheel drive. So that's really good, and it's good also for the family. So these are the fully electric seats. You have 3 memory seats, 3 memory settings, and this is like aluminum decor. Underneath is ambient lighting also here, and you have a Burmester sound system. This is the AMG, a new style AMG performance steering wheel. And what is special about this steering wheel is that you have these 2 sections. So with this section you control the D-string, as you can see here, and also this instrument cluster. And with this you control the middle MBUX. So this car has MBUX system, the same as all new Mercedes Benz and Mercedes AMG vehicles. And here we have these hotkeys. So here you can change very easily how this car is set. So for example, if you press here, you can put here the AMG ride control, which is the adjustable suspension, and you can have the different modes. So you can have a comfort suspension, sport and sport plus, and then you can have the exhaust on or off. This is for the gearbox, manual or automatic. This is traction control, and you have auto start stop button, and you can put also what is here, you can put it on this button. And here with this toggle you can switch from comfort to sport, sport plus, and race mode. Also here is a slippery mode and individual mode. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 modes, and the system is very responsive. As you can see, it has this like a little screen, so it's really gorgeous. Snowflake, and yeah, really you have like a shade of the underneath the letter, so really advanced. And the steering wheel is combined. It has leather here, Napa leather, and here on the sides is Dynamica, and on the top you have also AMG Napa leather, and at the 12 o'clock here is like a color. You can see that, yeah, on the performance vehicle is like that. And you have also these pedal shifters. They have nice and like a firm sound. And if you want to start this car with a motion start, then you can press and hold in a Sport Plus or in a race mode, and then it will basically it will have a motion start, so the RPMs will go like a higher RPMs. So here you have for the lights, settings for the lights, automatic lights. These are parking on one side, and the main headlights, release parking brake if you are being towed, so you can tow something behind you like a trailer. And here you have a button for the electric boot door, and these door pockets are actually quite large. You have like a space for a bottle, so it's pretty cool. You can lock the car. This is adjustable here. It's pretty adjustable for your height, and you have a silver seat belt, so pretty cool. Pre-save system here also. You have a handle here and a microphone. So here you have this sunshade with the mirror, and pretty cool. Hello. You can put some documents here. You have light. If you open this, it will light up. It's pretty standard. You have microphone, and also the passenger has microphone, so you both can call with someone. This is for the sunglasses, and these are buttons for the lights, SOS button, Mercedes Me button, auto dimming rear view mirror. This is also auto dimming. You have a blind spot monitor as well, mechanics, and yeah, this is really cool. This middle panel, it can have a lot of different like decors. You can have the wood decor, matte wood. You can have a carbon, matte carbon, gloss carbon. So yeah, a lot of decors. Then you have this new style touchpad, which is was first released in the A-Class. Okay, so we can go through this MBUX system. You can control it here with this touchpad, or here with this area on the steering wheel. And here you have first is for the phone. Second, you have the navigation. Right now we are in Bratislava at AMG Bratislava. This is basically same as in all new Mercedes vehicles. So then we have the radio. This is like a self-explanatory ambient lighting, and this is pretty cool. You have these colors, multicolor, and you have ocean blue, so we can try it. You have purple sky. My favorite personally is the red moon. It's like pink. Here is like pink and blue. So also you have here in the back ambient lighting. So that's pretty cool. Also it wants us to switch, so we can continue. I will show you here the AMG track pace. So you can also connect the TrackPace app from your phone here, and you will have all the data which is in the car on your phone. In telemetry, we can turn on this ignition. So we can see, as you can see, telemetry, drag race, tracks, Wilsterberg, Ricardo Tormo. So yeah, some new tracks here. For example, this one, Ningbo International Speedway, it wasn't here before. So they are adding tracks, that's great. Okay, so then in AMG Performance, you have individual configuration. So you can put drive on reduced, moderate, sport, dynamic or race. Then transmission you can put on manual or automatic. Dynamics you can put a basic, advanced, pro, master. And suspension you can put on comfort, sport, sport plus. And exhaust, balance on powerful, which is basically on and off. You can have this. It will ask you if you want the same mode which you had last time when you drove. So in the vehicle you can see actually if you are in which setting you are. So you can be in 0, -1 or +1. So it will you can have actually different levels. So this is height adjustable suspension. You can also see here how much you have a G-force here. So you can have a 0.5, 1.0 and 1.5 G's. And you have also here, you can put this on a full screen and you can see how much gas and brake you are using when you are driving. We can take a look at the boot space. You can open it on the key fob with the button or with the press of the button inside of the vehicle. And right now we can see that this car has a 500 liters of the boot space, of the cargo space, and this is 10% less than on the SUV variant. Here you can close this to the top, so you know how much space you have until the car can close its boot lid. And this is quite large, I would say quite large space. So if you press the button on the left, you can lower down the rear part of the vehicle, so it's easier to put the things in the boot if you have heavy objects, like maybe heavy suitcases. So it's easier to put things inside of the car, so that's really smart. A button, and then you can put it back. And with the buttons on the right, you can actually put down the rear seats, and then you have much more space, so you can put larger things if you want to carry something in your cargo space. So this part is really easy to remove. It has like rubber parts, so it's really easy to remove. And now you have a large cargo space, as you can see. So this is really great if you want to move some things, then it's very easy to move this and move this at a really fast pace with this engine. So that's really great for this purpose. So this is really a practical vehicle. You can also put here the seat belts in this hole, so they are nicely tucked away. And here you have the ISOFIX, so this is for the child seat. And keep in mind that you can put here the child seat very easily, so it's really practical car even for your kids. And this part is a rubber on the bottom, so it's really easily down, and then you don't lose it because it's fixed. So that's improvement over the previous car. You have also nice door pockets in the rear. So really practical car, even for the cargo space. Here you can lock this with your key, which is in the key fob, and then you can open it, and underneath you have some little things. So you have really practical net, so you can attach it in the boot and then put some things underneath. You have first aid kit. What is also interesting, you have this crate for the food, so you can shop around and put food in this, so it's not wiggling around. So that's really a practical move from the Mercedes AMG. So really nice mechanism to lock this if you want to keep something safe even in the car. So that's really a great thing. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment down below what do you think and if you prefer the coupe or the SUV shape. And also give this video a like, it takes like 2 seconds and it helps channel to grow so I can bring you more these exciting videos. So guys, that's all and I will see you soon in the next video. Have a wonderful day.